Good morning. We are extremely pleased that you are here. It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree?
Yes.
You're knowing what you are wanting.
Yes.
It evolves, doesn't it?
Yes.
You like the feeling of desire?
Yes.
If you say yes, and two of you did, then that must mean, it does mean, that you believe that your desire is possible. You believe that the full manifestation of it is happening. If a desire doesn't feel good to you, then that's because you are focused sometimes on what you want and sometimes on the slowness of it or the absence of it. And so you're introducing resistance into your vibrational mix. And when you introduce resistance into your vibrational mix, I want it but I don't have it, or I want it but it is difficult, or I want it but I've wanted it such a long time and it has not been coming, or I want it but I'm not certain if I should want it, or I think I want it but I'm not sure if I want that instead. In other words, there are things that you think that are in contradiction to your desires, and when you carve out those thought pathways, a thought pathway this way, a thought pathway that way, then you introduce unnecessary resistance and hindrance into your equation. Mostly what you do, better said, the way to describe what you are doing in better words, is that your desire is a vibrational frequency, and your beliefs about that desire are also vibrational frequencies. And if the vibrational frequency of your belief and your desire are in the same place, then there's no hindrance. The circuits are wide open. It's smooth going. Circumstances and events, cooperative components, are easily brought to you and you to them. But if you are thinking in contradiction to your own desire, which humans do a lot, because you are mostly looking at what is, as if the manifestation holds more importance than the creation that is underway. What is already manifested in your experience, and by that we mean, because you usually mean, the car that's in the garage and the people who are in your life and the way your life has already unfolded, the manifestations, the things you can see and hear and smell and taste and touch. Those manifestations, if they are pleasing to you, then you're usually not offering resistance. But if you are aware of what is and what isn't pleasing to you, well, then you introduce resistance. So vibration equals your point of attraction, and your point of attraction, meaning you offer a frequency that the law of attraction matches with cooperative components. And so if you are focused upon not enough money, then what keeps matching up with you are circumstances and events that match that. If you feel prosperous, if you can isolate one area of your life where you feel particularly prosperous, where you feel particularly blessed, and you focus upon that subject that causes you to feel that way, then the thought, with the feeling indicating it, means that you're in a place of letting in what you're asking for. But if you don't feel blessed, if you're finding that reason to complain or that reason to argue for your limitations, then those thoughts, those practice thoughts, those thoughts that often you continue to think, those thoughts that because you continue to think them, we call them beliefs, those beliefs hold you in a holding pattern of resistance, so that even though you're asking, you're resisting, and you're asking and you're resisting, and that sort of push and pull causes tension and stress within you. What we're really getting at with this very brief segment that we want to present in a way that you can really hear it and feel it, what we're really getting at is that what is your biggest hindrance to what is becoming, because sometimes what is contains things you don't want to continue, and sometimes what is missing things you do want. So if you are mostly doing mostly what most of you mostly do, which is offer most of your vibration in response to what you are observing, then you are introducing unnecessary resistance into the equation. And as we are visiting here today, you can sort some of that out. We know you'll find some clarity about it. So what do you want to talk about now? All right. Oh, there's a lot of trouble in this room. This is going to be a wonderful day. Begin right here.